Lira, ontwala walunjate. From the moment jena kwekwa tanti ebyange byakyuka kati ndi mwana wa mwami. Onkoledde birungi nayimba, onkoledde birungi natenda, onkoledde birungi nakutendanga, onkoledde birungi ebitagambika. I will praise you all my life. Dance for Jesus. Jesus. Blessings follow me, your goodness and mercy too. They will follow me all of my days. When I'm bankolete birungi nayimba, nkolete birungi natendanga, mbaningewa kubanga onkolete birungi ebitagambika. Yemminyonyola ntya. Dance for Jesus. 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 Jesus for yes. Jesus. Jesus. Jesus for yes.
as we continue taking our seats, the police band should also be getting set to lead us in the anthems. Let us have the university prayers.
For a moment, as the corporate family of the university, we shall say our prayer to the Lord. Eyes closed, heads bowed down, let's pray. Oh God, you have given us minds that appreciate complexity and beauty in abundance. We thank you for these gifts and pray for the work of Lira University. May this be a place of learning, of curiosity, where people are equipped for innovation and problem solving according to your divine purpose for the university. In time of difficult and challenges, may we take comfort in your presence and grace and shine in your grace. Dear Almighty, we entrust this university and all our students into your sovereign hands, that by your unlimited blessings, may become peacemakers and a true beacon for holistic transformation. Keep our university team steadfast, that they may be good stewards and reliable vessels of justice and prosperity. May your kingdom reign over our diversity, that we may find in you perfect freedom and togetherness. May time not march on relentlessly, leaving us hurried and pressured as we serve our clients, but rather think with productivity, meaning, and joy. God, in your mercy, hear our prayers. Amen.
Your Excellency, you can take your seat now. Thank you very much. May I, at this point, invite the Chancellor of Lira University to constitute this assembly into the 7th congregation of Lira University. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I constitute this assembly into the 7th congregation of Lira University.
Thank you very much, the Lira University Chancellor, for constituting this assembly into the 7th congregation of Lira University. We are now here assembled following the academic rituals. I call upon all those brethren who are still moving up and down to formally get seated. Your Excellency, the representative of the Minister of Education and Sports, the Minister of Health, the political leaders, including the members of Parliament here present, the Lira University Chancellor, the Chairperson and members of Lira University Council, the Vice Chancellor of Lira University, and members of Lira University Senate, top management, deans, directors, and the entire community of Lira University, political leaders, cultural leaders, religious leaders, all our development partners, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Ceremonies, Awards, and Convocation Committee of Lira University, I warmly welcome you to the 7th graduation ceremony of Lira University. I am Tom Omute, lecturer in the Department of Biochemistry, Faculty of Medicine. I will be processing this session with my daughter and colleague, Juliet Adong. Your Excellency, as we assemble here today to celebrate the 7th graduation of Lira University, Lira is mourning the demise of its paramount chief, His Highness, the late Wanyashi of Lira, Mzee Yosam Odu Ebi, whose life died off on the 10th of this month. And his body will be interred at his ancestral place in Tegoka tomorrow, the 22nd of November 2025, in a state burial granted by His Excellency the President. In honor of his great contribution, I request, with your permission, that we observe a moment of silence. Thank you, Your Excellency. May we rise up for a moment of silence in honor of the departed Wanyashi of Lira. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Your Excellency, as our program indicates, we have started our activities right on time, and allow me at this moment to invite the Lira University Vice Chancellor to make a speech to this seventh congregation of Lira University.
Your Excellency,
the Honorable Vice President Santa, our very honored
Honorable Aluko,
you're welcome.
come back to Lira after this university about 10 years ago.
You're welcome.
To represent His Excellency, the President in this function. Honorable Minister for Education, who is being represented here by an official from the Ministry of Education.
My Chancellor,
Dr. Justice Benjamin Joseph Odoke, Honorable President,
And you post what you have there.
my lords,
Collected from the group. Post what you have.
members of the bench, religious
And you post it.
and cultural leaders,
That you can continue posting.
the honorable members of Parliament of Uganda that are present here, chancellors of other public universities that may be here, the executive director of the National Council for Higher Education, who is also the chair of Education and Sports Cluster in the government of Uganda. The Vice Chancellors present here and represented, the Resident City Commissioner, Lira City, the district chairpersons and administrative officers and chief administrative officers here, the graduates and students of Lira University, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome to Lira University function this morning. Madam Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, representing His Excellency and visitor to Lira University, on behalf of Lira University family, the Council of Lira University, the Senate, and the entire community, I welcome and sincerely thank you all for honoring this invitation, which is a very big occasion in the life of our students. This function marks yet another opportunity to celebrate with the people of Lano, who have longed for a university for many years and now have got not only a public university, but attached to it is a modern teaching hospital that is destined to be a specialized hospital. It is so far the first of its kind in our country, thanks to the wisdom of His Excellency to establish this institution. The NRM government, under the visionary leadership of His Excellency, established a public university and a teaching hospital that is set to be the second specialized hospital in Uganda. We would also like to appreciate His Excellency's vision in setting in motion the fast growing economy that has catapulted Uganda to a middle income status. By ensuring the return of peace, particularly in the northern Uganda, conditions have been created for a very serious development that is seen all over, including in Lamu sub-region. This university is now home to students from all over Uganda and beyond. It's a sign of the rapid development in this region. If you look behind there, it's a very modern administrative building. What modern 21st century university? Today, we're marking yet another landmark in development and expansion of higher education in Uganda. Lira University is now fully established with about 2,437 students. Amongst them, 61% are males and 38% are females. This goes in line with the government policy of achieving equitable expansion of higher education to all Ugandans. Your Excellency, allow me just to go through the graduation statistics. This is about figures, numbers. They are not going to be detailed. Today we present a total of 454 graduates. There are 256 male graduates and 198 females. The percentage is almost balanced. These students are grouped in 6 faculties of Lira University. These faculties include the Faculty of Medicine, Faculty of Public Health, Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery, Faculty of Education, Faculty of Computing and Information Sciences, and Faculty of Management Sciences. The students offering medicine and surgery are now in the 3rd year and will complete in the next 2 years. That's when we shall graduate the medical doctors from this campus. We also present students that have completed postgraduate studies in midwifery and maternal health and public health and nursing and management sciences. We have now started training at postgraduate level fully. To remind ourselves, the governance of Lira University is as stipulated in the Universities and Other Institutions Act. The University Council, which is the supreme organ of the university, is responsible for the overall administration and ensuring the due implementation of the objects and functions of the university. The current third council is chaired by Mr. David Geoffrey Okiukelo. May I ask you to rise, please? That is the new chairperson. And he is deputized by Madame Nelly Florence Okulo. The 23-member council is constituted into 10 committees, that is each chaired by a council member. The committees meet quarterly before the main council receives and approves or otherwise their decisions. Lira University has a Senate, which is the top academic organ in charge of academic affairs of the university. The Senate is chaired by the Vice Chancellor, and the academic register provides secretariat. The Senate establishes new programs in faculties or departments. There is a top management committee that is constituted by officers of the university to advise the Vice Chancellor on the day-to-day administration of the university. This committee is chaired by the Vice Chancellor, and the Secretariat for the university. Secretariat for this is the University Secretary. An academic unit, there is a Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of academic affairs, here represented by Professor Dr. Tu, I think he's around. Yeah, because he's a teacher, he does not sit and walk around all the time. Lira University now has appointed a Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of finance and administration. He supports the office of the University Secretary, and is doing a good job since he has started his work. A little about the development plan of Lira University. We were established to specialize in training health science practitioners. We are offering programs, as stated above, in nursing, midwifery, public health, counseling, psychology, and medicine and surgery. We have a host of new programs soon to be mounted, which include public health, nursing, pediatric nursing, physiotherapy, sports science, dentistry, that will be rolled out gradually in the next few years. We are glad to report the masters in maternal and neonatal health. Masters in public health are now running, and graduates will be presented today. To improve science teaching in the whole country, the Faculty of Education was launched, and we are pleased to inform you that among the graduates of today are the teachers for lower secondary in science, and then in primary and for computer education. This one mainly addressing developments in secondary education and primary education. Lira University operates not in a vacuum. It works with partners from all over the world. The university, especially the midwifery and maternal department, we started with partnership with an organization called SEED Global Health. SEED provided the first lot of lecturers in nursing and midwifery. It is important to realize that in this country we are not training nurses at higher degrees. But now this faculty has developed, and the nurses who are going through this, some of them have already completed PhD programs. Some are still pursuing their PhD abroad, but we have a number pursuing master's programs in nursing locally in Lira and also in other universities. We also work with other partners, including the Vice Chancellor's Forum, Consortium of University Libraries, Research in Education Network, Erasmus, European Union Organization, public universities in Uganda, Makerere University Business School. This supported the establishment of the Faculty of Management Sciences. We are partnering with University of Bournemouth in the UK, the Pool Charity Hospital in the UK has supported our hospital with equipment and specialists. We also collaborate with the University of Odyssey in Belgium. They have supported our nursing programs. We also partner with Rotterdam University, and the Ministry of ICT in Uganda has really supported us. Most of the departments now have tablets, computers. The Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation is partnering with us, particularly in developing traditional therapeutic methods. We enjoy support from most of the ministries, including public service, that is helping to reorganize our structures. The university has strong partnership with local community that provides accommodation to our students and staff. Since this is a typically non-residential entity, but as I speak, there are now close to 500 staff that are all accommodated by the community. There are now over 2,000 students that are accommodated by the community around. That is a good partnership for us. The community has developed university has supported them to develop accommodation facilities for students. Under this arrangement, there are 51 hostels that have been gazetted around the campus. 7 of these hostels are provided with wireless internet by the university. This internet is provided from Reno, Uganda. This is Research Education Network, Uganda. Your Excellency, when you are here in 2019, you boosted our circle. I'm here to report that the 100 million that you provided for Lira University Circle has been put in very good use. Many staff, some of them have put up houses. There are business enterprises that have been started by this money. This has eased problems from the staff, particularly paying school fees. But of course, as the saying goes, we have not forgotten Oliver Twist. Please want some more. You will report this one, Your Excellency. To the parents of this university and sponsors, we know it has been very long years of sacrifice. 3 long years of thinking about paying fees twice a year. We understand that you've been able to sacrifice. And this is for the development of the country. I applaud all of you for this sacrifice that is leading us to prosperity. This has contributed enormously to the development of our country. As your son or daughter today joins the world of productive force, we are prepared and we are going to rejoice with you and encourage you to continue mentoring them into useful Ugandans. To my friends and graduates, this day is marking the beginning of the much anticipated journey to the outside world, which you still don't know much about. Out there, it's completely different from what you've been going through. You've been going through guidelines, records, time, and guiding all the time. Now you're going out to make your own decisions. You are not going to be just to choose whether to attend lectures or not. They expect you, we expect you to work, lead within your community, and prosper among many other things. But whatever you choose to do, please keep in touch with Lira University. And remember to keep healthy. Your Excellency, Lira University has achieved a lot since you established the university. But this has not gone without challenges. We are not complaining. We are saying for every move you meet challenges. But I'm reporting that we have been able to surmount most of this. If we seem to be moving slowly, that is because some of them are threatening our rapid progress. One of the things that I like to report is the lack of accommodation in the university. We have planned in our development to have a hall of residence for students. And this is one of the challenges we're having. These hostels that are around are good, but we wish government would support establishment of halls of residence, which has a lot of other advantages. The same is going with the staff. Lira being a relatively rural university in terms of the situation, the lecturers have to travel very far to get good accommodation in the city. In our plans, we plan to put up residential flats so that teachers can be accommodated nearby. Another problem which is giving us a lot of headache, we are situated on 621 acres of land with no boundaries. We are asking that we should have a perimeter wall around for security of people and persons and their property. This has been presented to government in our development plans. And our request is that it should be seen favorably. His Excellency was here in 2019 and he observed the dust on the campus. This dust has persisted, and we are reminding His Excellency to look harder at the promise that he made. There is 26-kilometer road network at the campus, which he had promised that it should be tarmacked. This is just to remind His Excellency to please, if funds become available, I know he has told us many times that these things depend on availability of funds, and we understand, but we wish it could be put higher up in the hierarchy so that our equipment is not damaged by the dust. It is also similar in the rainy season. The place becomes muddy, and it is good if the place is tarmacked. Your Excellency, allow me to appreciate my team, including the top management of Lira University that has worked with the council to bring us to where we are. We have enjoyed good working relations with council and the other bodies. Council has supported and directed development of this university. I appreciate the chair is here with us. His handling of the situation at the university has been very good. The officers of the university, including the deputy vice chancellors, we have two of them, one in charge of academics, the other one in charge of finance and administration. They have worked so hard that even in the audit reports, we have not had any bad audit reports. The last one was last month, where we scored comfortably. Your Excellency, permit me to thank you in particular for making sure that Lira University was established and you appointed the staff, the same staff and the ones that are still carrying on. We have added a few, but we thank you for converting us from a constituent college to a university, a full university. We thank you for your interest.
I want to say all
This for God in my country. One is Akopo Susan Mary, Bachelor of Library and Information Science. If I mention your name, please come over very fast, very, very fast. Number two is Apio Christian, Bachelor of Public Administration and Management. Akopo Susan is on top with 4.88 CGP. Apio Christian follows with 4.87 CGP. Number three is Oboy Emmanuel. Can you walk, please, very fast? Oboy Emmanuel, Bachelor of Public Administration and Management. These are the three top performing students, but also, so we'll ask, please come forward and receive your certificate, receive your accolade. Come and receive your accolade from the Vice President. Akuku Susan, please step forward. Yeah, give it. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, Apio Christian. You step in next, step forward next. Congratulations on your big day, followed by Oboy Emmanuel. Please step forward. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, you can take your seat for now. The other group, I want to call all of you together, and then you will just receive your certificates and take a picture with the Vice President. Pio Christine is already here, Boy Emmanuel is already here. Odoy Stephen,
best performing, second best performing male student from the Faculty of Computing and Information Science. Please come forward quickly. Faculty of Public Health, Karani John Methani, best performing student, best performing female student. Ndagire Constance, best performing female students. Karani is best performing male, Ndagire is best performing female. Faculty of Medicine, Nadamba Jemima, best performing female student. Then for the male students, there is a tie, Ogwalpol Dooley, and then Viri Kennedy tied up in second position. Please come forward very quickly. So I think I'll just give them the certificates and then they'll take a picture with the V's. Faculty of Education, Obenjimungu Gasto, best male performing student. And then a woman, Lydia Rebecca, best performing students. Please get your certificate. And then I will again request the Vice President, Your Excellency, to take a picture with these young people and inspire them. Please come quickly, please come quickly. Mr. Vice Chancellor and Chair Council, I request you to join this, His Excellency in this picture. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. That is the first part of a reason for being here. The second one, acknowledge the best performing researchers and innovators in Lira University. I want to just give you a brief backdrop to this. Lira University continues to position itself as a key driver of research, innovation, and community transformation in Uganda. We received our first innovation fund from the government, totaling 500 million. 2 years ago, and last year we received another 500, for which we are very grateful to the government. It's part of His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni's vision to promote research and innovation in our public universities. The fund has empowered 30 academic staff and students to embark on groundbreaking projects, including prototype development and feasibility studies, with several already demonstrating tangible community impact, and actually some already becoming companies. Your Excellency, the establishment of a Lira University Innovation Hub would help bridge the gap between innovators and industry, private developers, and align research outputs with market demands, advancing national socio-economic transformation towards Vision 2040. I have the honor, Your Excellency, to present to you the following staff and students who have been selected for special mention during this year's graduation ceremony for their outstanding contributions to research and innovation at Lira University. So members, if I call your name, I ask you to fly here. Don't even just walk here. Get here very fast, and because I have the attention of Her Excellency right now. So, number one is Anna Grace Awuma. Anna Grace Awuma is the Dean, Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery. She's one of our top researchers. Project is Sexual and Reproductive Health Resource Center, Lira University, and the center was established in 2021 with support from the Center for International Reproductive Health Training based in the University of Michigan. Its main aim was to improve service delivery in sexual and reproductive health through pre-service training, research, and quality improvement initiatives. She has been in the community. She has been renovating the pediatric ward of the Lira University Teaching Hospital. She has made an extension of the obstetrics and gynecology ward at the Lira Regional Referral Hospital. There's not enough time to enumerate everything that
Ms. Anna Grace has accomplished. And Your Excellency, the Minister for Health probably knows this. Last year she won the Heroes of Health Award, National Award for nursing, for midwifery, something like that. She's serious. And then after her, I have the honor, Your Excellency, to present to you Echel Solomon. Echel Solomon is a teaching assistant in the Faculty of Public Health, Faculty of Medicine in Lira University. Faculty of Public Health, I'm sorry. He's the principal investigator of the now famous Lira University Herbal Extract Larvicide Project, which was supported by the Ministry for Science and Technology to the tune of 300, and he has received another 400 million for scale up. It's a groundbreaking herbal larvicide derived from a traditional native plant native to northern Uganda. This innovation seeks to offer an effective, affordable, and environmentally safe solution to the persistent challenge of malaria, a disease that continues to pose a major public health burden. It is being tested right now. It is now being tested in Apache, and we're looking for some big money to build a factory for producing this larvicide. I am told it has caught the attention of the President, and that he recently asked for the phone number of Mr. So I think he's going to be into some good stuff. Next is Associate Professor Bernard Mech. Bernard, if you could come here very fast. Implementation of an integrated care model for patients with multiple cardiometabolic and mental health conditions in sub-Saharan Africa.
Thank you, sir.
He is doing this together with other colleagues, Maxon Anyolitho, Dr. Samson Udu, Dr. Amir Kabunga, and Associate Professor Judith Akero Abal. And so this is a very groundbreaking, a landmark project. He also, and another group of researchers are doing enhancing integration of adolescent-friendly family planning and post-abortion care in northern Uganda, citizen science, gender transformative approach. Dr. Mitch has been winning grants in the billions for Lira University, and we appreciate you very much. Next is Robert Atuai. Actually, let me start with Robert. You can come, but let me start with Gimbo Irene, and I finish with Robert Atuai, because you also have a request to Her Excellency. Gimbo Irene is a program management expert in the indigenous biodiversity conservationist and sickle cell elimination champion. But this young lady is also the founder and team leader of a company called Tito Foods Uganda Limited. She's the innovator of many food products. But the one I want to draw your attention to today is Pearl Breakfast Cereal, made from amaranthus, cassava, and maize. Irene's innovation journey is strongly anchored in the supportive ecosystem of Lira University, which provided her with an academic platform and conducive environment for initial idea conceptualization. In summary, Your Excellency, Irene's food was actually the star product at the last year's STI conference symposium, and she was invited to State House together with the Minister for STI, where she had a conversation with His Excellency, the President Muzei, about how the youth can actually promote innovation. And Irene is putting up a factory which is going to produce 1,000 kilograms of this cereal, breakfast cereal every day. She'll be producing 1,000 kilograms every day. This product is in my house, and this product is in several schools in Lira City, including Shemen International School, and we're very proud of you, Irene. So last, I want to now bring, excuse me, the wind is disturbing me here. I want to bring Mr. Robert Atuai and your team, Robert Atuai and your team of Boni Aloka, Bernard Omej, Christian Joy Abeja, and Louis Achen. Your Excellency, these people are behind the product called NutraFed food product. It's a porridge product, which you can see on my left. It is the one that is on the stand on my left. It is a very serious food product made out of millet, soybean seeds, silverfish, tamarind pulp, and jackfruit seeds in some proportions. Please don't try to go and make it because you'll be stealing somebody's idea and you don't really know the dimensions by which they mix it. So don't try it, just buy it. So the target nutritional problem of micronutrient undernutrition examples: iron, zinc, vitamin A, C, and B6. Target users: pregnant women, children, and other members of the population. So they've done product formulation, laboratory analysis, registration in UNDS, UNDS facility and production point check, exhibition in Kololo. They are good to go. Your Excellency, I am going to just wax bold now and please plead with you that you launch this product for us. And I've already talked to your protocol team. They have they've looked at the product, they've assessed it to make sure it's okay. We hope that Muse would launch it, but you are also like Muse in this place. So I request now that you take a picture with this team of researchers, and then you launch for us this project. How are you going to launch this? Thank you. So, Your Excellency, could you raise it up, just lift up the product up, and then the cameraman can take a picture of it, and just pronounce it is launched. Thank you, Your Excellency. And then the palm cereal. So, Excellency is also launching the palm cereal. Thank you. Yes, they're in the market. They're in the market. They're now going to mass production. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I'm told, so there are gifts for the Chancellor, they have gifts for the Chair Council, they have gifts for the VC and Vice Chair Council. Could you deliver those gifts right away? Then you can go and sit down. Thank you very much. This yes. So because it belongs to the Minister of Health. It is food, but the Minister of Health, so you have to make a special appointment to go and meet with the Minister for Health in our office and deliver copies. Copies? Okay. Food doesn't have copies. Deliver the Minister's package. Yeah, there. The patent certified. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. This concludes the VC speech, and I will now turn it over to EMC. Thank you.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, allow me invite our next speaker, who is the chairperson, Lira University Council, Mr. David Geoffrey Opiyo-Kello, to make his speech.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Major Retired Jessica Aluko, who is here on behalf of the President and visitor of the university, Honorable Minister for Health, who is Your Excellencies, Ambassadors and High Commissioners who are present here, all the Chancellors, Vice Chancellors and Deputy Vice Chancellors, right on the protocol which was so laid out before by our Vice Chancellor in the interest of time. As has been mentioned already, my name is David Geoffrey Opiyo-Kello, the chairperson of the 3rd Lira University Council. Your Excellency, I am highly privileged to serve at Lira University as the chairperson of the University Council, and the 7th graduation ceremony is the second ceremony to be overseen by the 3rd Council, which was inaugurated on the 30th of April last year. Allow me to start by introducing all the members of the University Council who are here present, and their different constituencies, and they're seated right here under this tent. I can see, let me start with the Vice Chair who was already introduced. She's seated right there. The Vice Chancellor himself is also a member of Council. The Deputy Vice Chancellor is also a member of Council. We have Dr. Rosie Agoy, who is seated there. She represents government. We have Mr. Timothy Jokene, who also represents government. Next to him, we have Valida Wadumata, who represents the union responsible for educational institutions at the university. Then we have Dr. Jimmy Ogonyo, representing the Lira University Staff Association at the council. Next to him is Dr. Robert Omara, who is presenting the public. We then have, who is next there? Behind there we have Florence, I can see Florence Ebila. She represents Senate in the council. Then we have Mr. Bosco Onyik, who is presenting the public. He is the chairperson of the appointments board. Anybody else that I missed? Oh yes, sorry. We have Agnes seated here. Chandia, who is representing the Minister of Health. And then we have Mr. Job, who has just been who has been asked to present the Minister of Public Service in the Council. Then we have the University Secretary, Mr. Augustine Atubo. I think those are the ones who are in the Council. I've not seen, when you put on this hat, sometimes it's difficult to see you from a distance. Kago Moses, yes. Your Excellency, on the 1st of 26, Lira University will be 10 years old. This is precisely the reason why the theme of this year's graduation is the Beacon at 10 of Impact. This is also the theme for the planned year-long celebrations of a decade of extraordinary success. Today, we would like to launch this year-long celebration of Lira University's aluminium anniversary that will end in the next graduation ceremony 2026. An anniversary is a special opportunity to celebrate milestones, to look back and see how far we have come, what obstacles we have overcome, what innovations we have made in leadership, in teaching, research and dissemination, community engagement, and service delivery. It is a time to recast our vision and dreams, evaluate how far we have implemented the vision of Beacon Light, and reassess the foundations of this university that His Excellency the President Yoweri Museveni in 2019 called a magnificent university. As we celebrate what is undoubtedly a great journey of lighting the nation and the world, we also need to review our strategic objectives and goals in order to see how far we have realized the vision. Let me go briefly over the scorecard over the last 10 years. On behalf of Council of the University, allow me to give a brief scorecard of the last 10 years of the university's existence. Academic growth. In the last 10 years, we have grown from an enrollment of 697 students in 2016 to to the current enrollment of 2,430 students. We have grown from 2 faculties to 6 faculties and 2 directorates, from 8 accredited programs to 33 accredited programs in 2025, including 6 master's programs. Currently, Lira University has 57 programs at various stages of seeking certificate of financial implication clearance and accreditation by the National Council for Higher Education. They include 9 doctoral programs, 29 master's programs, 14 undergraduate programs, and 5 postgraduate diploma programs. A few of these programs have been developed jointly with East African and European Union partner universities, and we're looking forward to joint degrees awards with our East African and European partners. These are innovative programs developed to tackle the challenges of Uganda's nation building in the global context.
Research and innovation.
Lira University continues to strengthen its position as leading driver of research, innovation, and community transformation in Uganda and beyond, as has just been demonstrated to us by the Deputy Vice Chancellor and those ones who are invited here to be honored. The university has received grants, allocation of 500 million shillings from government in 2023 and again in 2024. And Lira Research University Research Fund powered 27 research projects of staff and students. In 2024, the second allocation benefited 32 projects. Since 2016, when the University Creative Developers Association was created, our students have come up with many cutting-edge innovations, some of which have become serious products, like the cow cat, organic cassava, which are being shown to us here, payroll breakfast cereal pops, beacon hostels, malaria larvicide, etc., etc. These are flagship innovations adopted by the Ministry of Science, Technology, and Innovations for commercialization. Let us go to the hospital, teaching hospital. The University Teaching Hospital opened in 2018 as an academic unit shared by health sciences faculties. In the academic year 2018-2019, outpatients attendance 4,204. Based on the first quarter of this financial year, or this academic year, outpatients attendance is projected to reach 13,644 by the end of the year. The Vice Chancellor has already talked about physical structure, so I don't like to add anything there. In terms of our mental infrastructure, we have also grown from a total of 91 staff in 2017 to 456 staff in 2025. This clearly is a significant growth, but increase in enrollment as well as programs also calls for increased staffing.
On land, in
2016, Lira University had 621 acres of land given by the Lamu people and handed over Samodore B, who we learned is no longer with us. In 2022, the people of Molatar district gave Lira University 344 acres of land for setting up the College of Agriculture and Aquatic Engineering, bringing our current land aggregate to 965. The Bible teaches us to give honor to whom honor is due, and therefore we would like to thank His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda for establishing this public university in this sub-region, a university that is playing a big part in community and national transformation. May God remember you for good as you continue to serve our country with renewed vigor. The Third Council of Lira University is committed to providing unwavering support to Lira University management and to working with the government to consolidate the gains of Lira University and consequently of our nation. To the graduates, I would like to congratulate our graduates for a job well done. Graduation is the final scorecard that proves you did not fry and eat up your seats like Mr. Hare in one famous Lao folktale. Today is a celebration of your sacrifice, commitment, and dedication. I pray you get jobs quickly, but I would also like to volunteer a quote by renowned Ugandan author and Pan-Africanist, Ukelo Chuli, who loved to say, "Go and invent something today." Inventors and innovators are job creators. There's need for you to shift your mindsets from job seeking only to job creation. Through discovering your God-given talents and refining these gifts and talents to help generate revenue.
The parents.
I must also thank the parents who have made outstanding sacrifice that has produced this crop of skilled workforce for our nation. May the good Lord richly bless you all. We have a line of activities that will cover this whole year of celebrations, among which are producing a book that will document the growth, development, and achievements of the university, making a documentary film about the university, activating the university convocation, awareness campaigns, radio talk shows, community and school outreaches, exhibitions, medical camps, and many others. I thank you all for your audience, and may the good Lord bless all of us when this function is over. It is now my singular honor to invite our beloved Chancellor of the University, Honorable Retired Justice Benjamin Joseph Udoki, to make some remarks to the audience. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Your Excellency, the Vice President, representing the President of Uganda, Honorable Ministers Present, Mr. Chairman of Council and Vice Chairman, Chancellors and Vice Chancellors present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please allow me also to adopt the protocol already laid down by the Vice Chancellor. Your Excellency, the Vice President, it has been my profound honor to officiate over every single graduation ceremony of this great institution in the past, and I'm deeply honored today to preside over the 70th graduation ceremony of Lira University as the founding Chancellor. It's indeed the ultimate score card of a university is the graduation ceremony, a testament of resilience in training, what a skilled workforce for national transformation. Like the disciples of Jesus Christ, these graduates have been trained, tested, tried in the fire of academic assessments. Some had built remedials, even it takes to build competence. They were embedded in the community through research and dissemination and internship placements. I believe we are listening to the job market, highly skilled, creative, and disciplined public servants, as well as private actors, who will take charge of the destiny of our country. I'm quite proud to say my time as Chancellor has been a fruitful one, and beneficial and fulfilling. I am told that most students of Lira University who go to internship perform so well that they are retained. We never had the benefit of having internship in the 60s and 70s. We are very lucky to have this practical training. This happens in all the programs of the university. Banks call the university to book Lira students. You are very lucky. But students of finance, commerce, and business administration. Even the army, I understand, and the police have shown great interest in Lira University's graduates, especially of community psychology and psychotherapy. This is a great service audit of Lira University. I encourage you to continue with this great work. I've been briefed that Lira University is now implementing the new competence-based curriculum system. The competence-based curriculum is not new in Africa. This is the curriculum of our forefathers before the onset of colonialism. Our fathers taught through apprenticeship in a learner-concentrated but disciplinary and adaptive and collaborative setting. I encourage you to move beyond traditional teacher is good teaching approach to the use of interactive, blended, and personalized learning models to meet diverse needs. Your Excellency, I congratulate the Vice Chancellor of Lira University and his team and the Council of Lira University for 10 years of study progress. I hear these days study progress is the slogan, and now you have changed to what? Consolidating what? It means? Yes, so I was just talking about the progress for the time being of Lira University. The scorecard that the VC and the Chair of Council have just delivered shows tremendous growth in all indicators: staffing, student numbers, infrastructure, research, and innovations. It is also evidenced by the awards and recognitions of staff and students' research innovations. The university has grown holistically in stature, in knowledge production, and its engagement with the local and international communities. Indeed, this is the 21st century university on a mission to impact the nation and the world for greater good. Your Excellency, I would like to thank you and the NRM government for your vision of expanding higher education access through increased public universities, through increasing public universities in Uganda. The outputs of Lira University underscore your wisdom and foresight in this regard. It is my prayer that more investment in infrastructure, staffing and training is increased to Lira University to move it to the next level. We already had the pleas of the chairman and the vice chancellor. I would like to congratulate the new University Council under the integral leadership of Mr. David Geoffrey Okiokela, the vice chancellor, Professor Jasper Wilson Okelo, okay, and his management team, and all the staff of the university. I thank you for the great job you do for this university and for our country. To the graduates, I have to congratulate you on your achievement today and wish you the best in the days ahead. However, as Chair of the Council has advised, don't be a job seeker, be a job maker. Don't wait for the white collar job. Some of the wise said, the book of Ecclesiastes, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. Find something to do and do it like you have your whole life depends on it. Embrace diligence and excellence and be moral and upright. Our nation has no shortage of academic and cultural people, but it needs righteous people more than ever. Emphasize integrity. To our dear parents, I can only say thank you for investing in your children's education. May your hard work bear much fruit through the success of your dear children, now and the years ahead. Finally, I would like to thank the Almighty God who has granted us life and good health to serve Him and see this glorious day. May He bless you abundantly. For God and my country.
At this juncture now, the Chancellor is going to launch the beacon at 10 celebrations. I'll request you, dear Chancellor, to step forward, and you're just going to hold one of those balloons and release it in the air. But I ask all over the place so that we can join the Chancellor in releasing the balloons, announcing the launching of the beacon at 10 celebrations.
This is for you, Jesus. Just wonder on the beat. Let's go. From the moment Jewanonda Ompa Debirunjera Ontwala Walunjate. From the moment Jena Kwekwatant.
The beacon at 10. Still got myself.
Thank you very much. Can we clap? Can we clap? Can we clap? Thank you very much. Over to you, MC.